Looking at that match, of course, arguably the toughest match in our group, Ghana versus Mali. And going into the game, looking at the number of matches between the two countries, there was 25 matches, Ghana with 12 wins, Mali with 6 wins, 7 matches ending in a draw. And at the moment, if I'm to add the just ended match, it will be 26 matches, Ghana with 13 wins, Mali with 6, 7 draws. So Ghana's dominance, Ghana's hegemony over Mali continues. Well, it's great to be back on Saban Media Sports Extra on YouTube after 90 minutes of football action at the Accra Sports Stadium. The Black Stars of Ghana recorded a narrow 1-0 win over Mali. Alexander Djiku scored the only goal of the game in the 49th minute. It was a scruffy finish, but forget about the goal not being beautiful. The most important thing was that the Black Stars, after 90 minutes, recorded the 3 maximum points. And at the moment, if you have to look at the standings in Group I, Ghana topping the chart, sitting on the summit of the table with 19 points after 8 matches played, followed by Madagascar with 16 points after 8 matches, Comoros with 15 after 8 matches, Mali after 8 with 12 points, Central African Republic with after 8 matches with 5 points, and Chad with just a point. Well, we are in to look at the performance of the Black Stars, and at a point in time, my heart was just beating, and I was just praying and hoping that the match will come to an end. And I'm sure you went through similar experience. At the moment, they have their destiny in their own hands, and we have to give them the benefit of the doubt. We need to credit the Black Stars for recording this all-important victory, taking into consideration what happened in their last game against Chad. This time round, the Black Stars, though they were not really in control throughout the game, they did not give us that fancy football. I would say it was not a convincing win, but in qualifiers, forget about how you get the 3 maximum points sometimes. Some of the wins will end up as ugly wins, but the crucial thing is that you need the 3 maximum points, and I believe we need to celebrate the Black Stars. We need to give them the plaudits for beating Mali. Looking at that match, of course, arguably the toughest match in our group, Ghana versus Mali. And going into the game, looking at the number of matches between the two countries, there was 25 matches, Ghana with 12 wins, Mali with 6 wins, 7 matches ending in a draw. And at the moment, if I'm to add the just ended match, it will be 26 matches, Ghana with 13 wins, Mali with 6, 7 draws. So Ghana's dominance, Ghana's hegemony over Mali continues. Well, if we are to look at the players who started the game for the Black Stars and their ratings, take note that the ratings is over 10. Goalkeeper Benjamin Asare of Accra has a folk. He was in goal post for the Black Stars, and he was not really pushed to the wall, but the few shots that was aimed at goalkeeper Asare, I believe he did justice by saving a couple of shots in the game. So Benjamin Asare with 7.3 rating, and at the center back, well, of course, Coach Utuado went into the game with a 3-4-3 formation. So Alexander Djiku was at the heart of the 3 center backs, and Djiku, of course, had 8.7. Yes, Djiku was rated 8.7. I'm trying to get it. Well, Djiku was rated 10. Yes, I'm saying 10. Djiku was rated 10. So Djiku would definitely end up with the Man of the Match award. 10 for Alexander Djiku. And remember, he scored the only goal in that game for Ghana, that all-important goal. Jonas Ejay of FC Basel, 6.9 for Jonas Ejay. Mohamed Salisu missed the previous match against Chad, and he started as the left center back in the three-man defense with a rating of 7.2. 7.2 for Mohamed Salisu. While in midfield, Kwesi Sibo, I'm sure most of us saw this coming because he was given a late call up, and that should tell you that Coach Otuado really wanted Kwesi Sibo. That is why he was invited late to join the team, but yet still he was introduced into the starting 11. 6.8. Initially, he was giving a lot of 40 passes, but later on, his performance was quite okay, especially in the second half of the game. So he had 6.8, and his compatriot, Thomas Partey, who also missed Ghana's game against Chad, he also had a rating of 6.5 for Thomas Partey. He ended up with a yellow card, and Gideon Mensah had 6.8 as well. He was deployed as a left wing back. Caleb Urenchi as right wing back with 6.8. And in the attacking third, Jordan Ayew with 6.9, Antoine Semenyo with 6.4, and Mohamed Kudus with 6.5. Yes. So that is about it on the player ratings of the Black Stars players, and those who came from the bench. Let me run you through. Tariq Lamptey, he had 4.8, and of course Jerome Opoku had 5.2, and who else? Joseph Pencil had 4.9, and Inaki Williams also had 4.9. So that is about it on the player ratings for the Black Stars. And if I'm to wrap up the next round of matches for the Black Stars in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers, so between 1st to 9th September, so that was for the Chad versus Ghana game and Ghana versus Mali game. So from 6th to 14th of October 2025, we have Central African Republic versus Ghana. Yes, it is an away match. And of course, the last match for the Black Stars in Group I is Ghana versus Comoros. That will be for match day 10. So match day 9, we have Central African Republic versus Ghana, and match day 10, we have Ghana versus Comoros. So in wrapping up, I believe the Black Stars went in, and they went into the game with one objective, that was to record a win. So no matter how they ended up getting the results, whether it was not beautiful, whether the aesthetic aspect was not really there, that should be put somewhere. Let's focus on Ghana getting the very maximum points, and they did the most important thing. So big ups to the players, big ups to the technical team, big ups to Coach Otuado for putting smiles on the face of Ghanaians. And for Mali, they came in, they did their best. But I'm sure statistically and in terms of history, Ghana wanted it more. So we'll look forward to seeing Ghana play the rest of the two matches, and hopefully, Ghana will end up at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Do want to subscribe to 7 Media Sports on YouTube for the best of sporting content. Have a wonderful day.